rounds of rain and storms moved through DFW, sparking fires and flash floods.
That is unreal.
Hundreds of people turned out for Opal Lee's Walk of Freedom, not letting the weather deter them. Why this one hits different.
New video shows the moments after a truck plowed into a restaurant in Bishop Arts with 4 people outside.
It was pretty bad. Like, he was backing over multiple people. There was a lot of screaming.
Let's go! USA!
And rain isn't enough to wash out Team USA spirit, the World Cup hype across North Texas and the nation.
But we begin tonight with breaking news. Collin County just released body cam video from the track meet stabbing in Frisco.
You know, it comes 1 week after a jury sentenced Karmelo Anthony to 35 years in prison for killing Austin Metcalf last spring. Take a look. In one of the videos, you can see officers taking Anthony into custody. This is evidence jurors saw during the murder trial, but it was never released to the public until now.
They also just released surveillance video from the stadium showing Anthony running from the tent where he stabbed Metcalf, killing him. Anthony's defense claimed he acted in self-defense. A jury convicted him of murder. He is currently serving his 35-year prison term in Navasota, southeast of College Station. We will break down the video and have new pictures of evidence tonight at 10.
You know, the weather really impacted some areas of North Texas in a big way. Storms delayed the opening of FIFA's Fan Festival in Dallas. Fans had to wait more than an hour to get in, creating a very long line at Fair Park. They finally opened the gates at 2 p.m. just as Team USA kicked off against Australia, but lightning was spotted shortly into the match and fans had to shelter in place.
It was an eventful afternoon, and Chief Meteorologist Pete Delka shows us where things stand right now.
Well, you're right, Cynthia, and I tell you what, there was a big chunk of North Texas that didn't pick up any rain at all. Maybe 40, maybe 50% of the area that didn't have any rain. And right now in Rockwall, the temperature's 73, 3/4 of an inch picked up today. The sun is peeking out there. The Metroplex is currently dry. What's left is this little band of rain. Here it is, and there it goes. It's up around Bonham and Paris. It's just some light rain showers. My forecast tonight, look at that. 10% of us pick up a little bit of rain. There's 6, 7, 8 tomorrow morning. So overnight tonight and early tomorrow morning, Southeast Texas has the best opportunity to see some rain. But up here in North Texas, about 20% of us will see some rain. We will all be very humid tomorrow, a very warm Saturday, a mix of clouds and sun at 91, and then 100% of North Texas will be really, really hot on Sunday, a high temp of 97 degrees on Father's Day and a dry Father's Day. But our unusual June weather pattern continues. I'll let you know when that will end. The gates of hell, they're about to open. I've been talking about this for several weeks. My 14-day forecast shows it. That's coming up.
Well, both of our airports were impacted by these storms. At last check, DFW Airport was leading the world in cancellations and delays. The airlines delayed more than 500 flights and nearly 300 had to be scrapped. There were more than 100 delayed flights and 30 cancellations at Dallas Love Field.
The big threat was lightning and heavy rain. Mitty Hicks joins us live from Turtle Creek in Dallas. That was an area hit hard by the storms. I see a lot of ponding behind you there, Mitty.
Yes, well, good evening. So Friday morning started off wet and rainy with so much downpour that the roads were flooded. And as you just mentioned, even parts of Turtle Creek. But the roads weren't the only thing impacted. Homes were affected as well.
Felt like it was the lightning was hitting in my backyard. I actually thought my fence got hit. It was so close to my back window.
Many people across North Texas didn't need an alarm clock to wake up Friday morning. Severe weather brought loud thunderstorms, heavy rain, and lightning strikes.
We got multiple phone calls out of Princeton and this area of houses that got hit.
One of the homes he's working on is in Plano. A spokesperson from Plano Fire and Rescue says it was a busy morning for emergency crews, responding to at least 8 reports of fires.
Most of the damage is in the attic. It was just fire damage from the initial strike. You have one entry point and then 2 exit points from where the lightning blew out the other side of the attic.
And in other parts of the Metroplex, drivers dealt with flooding and were forced to turn around, while others were stranded on the highways. Merchant says the fires serve as a reminder to lightning-proof your home.
With the way these storms have been the past couple of years, I would definitely recommend investing in the lightning rods on your house if you don't have them. That would have prevented this damage for this particular customer.
Now, it's still early in the investigation, but a spokesperson from Plano Fire and Rescue say their early suspicion is that these fires were caused by lightning. As for Dallas, at this time, no reports of fires. Live in Dallas tonight, back to you.
Thank you, Mitty. And with more rain expected this weekend, be sure to download WFAA Plus. Our team of meteorologists will share updates to plan around the rain. You can keep an eye on the live radar to know when it could hit your neighborhood. Plus, it's free to download to your TV.
Well, now to a developing story in Dallas where a woman's body was found in the freezer of a home. Police have arrested a man in connection with her death in Oak Cliff. Maria Murray was 27 years old. Investigators tell us they found her body last month and just arrested Kendrick Brown. He's been charged with murder, and we're working to learn what led up to Murray's death.
Now to an update on breaking news we brought you yesterday at 6. Police have identified the man killed in a trench collapse in Coppell. His name was Josias David Pedro Aquino. He was only 29 years old. Police say he and several of his co-workers were building a tunnel near the Sage Hill at Cypress Waters apartment complex when a trench collapsed and trapped Aquino inside. Firefighters raced to cut through the concrete and to get to him, but by the time they did, it was too late. No one else was injured.
4 people are recovering tonight after being injured outside a restaurant in Dallas. Someone drove into a crowd of people in Bishop Arts. Fortunately, they're all expected to be okay. And tonight, Rebecca Lopez gives us a look at new video of what happened in the moments after the crash.
People were sitting outside at picnic tables in Bishop Arts eating on Thursday evening. Then, without a warning, a truck backed right into them. In this cell phone footage shared with WFAA, you can see people pinned underneath the truck. Layla Johnston was working next door and heard the crash.
So I came out here. When I came out here, there were a bunch of people screaming.
Layla says the truck was up against the tree. Another cell phone video shows the mangled vehicle.
There was a man that was just laying still, like right beside there. And then there was another guy that they had lifted up. His head was like bleeding really bad and he was screaming pretty loud.
Police say 4 people were hit. Witnesses say it appeared the driver kept backing up even after hitting the picnic tables.
It was pretty bad. Like he was backing over multiple people. There was a lot of screaming.
The aftermath video shows the picnic area torn apart, but somehow no one was killed.
I'm glad nobody got killed. That was like our biggest concern.
Dallas police say this was an accident. The driver was not arrested, and investigators say he was not intoxicated. Layla wonders if the driver hit the wrong pedal.
I think he might have gotten the gas and the reverse mixed up if it was an accident and he wasn't drunk.
This all happened in seconds, and witnesses say it was a miracle everyone survived. In Dallas, I'm Rebecca Lopez.